volunteer their time. And this next one founded a club that many of our kids participate in, by the way. 8th grade, where's our 8th grade robotics club? Where are you? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. You are competing this weekend. Good luck. We want to recognize our engineer extraordinaire and robotics club founder and OLP volunteer MVP, Janet Shire. Boys and girls, as I said before, our volunteers are the backbone of what we do here at Presentation, and we are so blessed to have a former Vice President of Marketing, who is also one of our awesome volunteers and current MVP, Mrs. Kathleen Chastain. Would you please come forward? And last but never least, a business entrepreneur here in the Lee Summit community. And also the one who was brave enough to touch the submit button for me when I couldn't do it. Another OLP MVP volunteer, Mrs. Jeannie Flattery. Who's been instrumental in helping us through this process, who could not be here with us, and that is Mrs. Jennifer Valenti. She and Mrs. Flattery and Mrs. Chastain kind of stepped forward to spearhead our events today. Those of you who worked on the events today, would you please stand to be recognized also? Starting this process and going through it with us, and this award belongs to the students, the parents, the faculty, and you all. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've heard many of you before. So innovation. Another thing that sets OLP apart as an MVP is innovation. But before I do that, I believe we have a special performance from our cheerleading staff. This is a rookie parent, guys. Try this again. Never give up. Remember, you just heard all that. Another thing which sets OLP apart as an MVP is our innovation. Today, we have a special treat for you. We have a man who has spent his career being innovative and instituting reform. As a former U.S. Army officer, he began his career serving Jackson County as an assistant prosecuting attorney, where he was eventually elected to be the Jackson County prosecutor in 2002. In 2006, he was elected to be the Jackson County Executive, where he serves today. We are pleased to welcome Mr. Michael Sanders.
Well, it's an absolute honor to be here today. First off, to follow in more ways than one of my lifetime heroes. When I was your age, I looked people that I thought were great members of our community, people that I wanted to be, and one of the people I wanted to be, and I didn't get there, was Frank White. I watched him play baseball, and he was my hero. I'm not trying to date you, Frank, but that's the case. So, with that, and I don't know if I should mention this or not, but I have two younger sons that go to a great school. I know their principal baker is here, Nativity of Mary, and if I remember right, I think they're playing you guys in basketball tonight. Is that right? Nativity of Mary? Right, TK? I'm not going to give you a prediction on the game. I don't think you want to hear it. So with that, congratulations, Principal Briggs, and congratulations to everyone here for all the hard work, the years that go into that. When you think about what that means to win this type of award and what it does for you, and really in so many ways, the opportunity it presents for you, for this community, for the Lee Summit area, it's an amazing opportunity. And you think about some of the reasons why your school and you won this award, and one of the main reasons why was because of your hard work, but also your innovation. Your innovation, whether it's robotics, or computers, or the iPad, things that you have done that are creative and innovative that have set you apart from other schools, not just this community, but frankly, all around the world. Now, who's ever heard of a guy by the name of Thomas Edison? You heard of Thomas Edison? It's great, so many hands are going up. Thomas Edison was one of our world's and certainly our nation's great innovators. Some of the things that he did, the light bulb, helped invent the light bulb, direct current electricity, as well as the motion picture camera. And when he talked about innovation and what it meant to be an innovator, he said a couple of things. The first thing he said is that in life, there's always a better way to do something, and it's our job, it's your job to find it. And innovation is really two things. When opportunity, the opportunity that you have in this great school, and the life that you have ahead, meets, as Mr. White said, hard work. And think about this. Now, who's ever heard of Steve Jobs? Remember Steve Jobs? How about this? Who's ever heard of Apple computers? Or the iPad or the iPhone, right? Now, Steve Jobs was the person who helped create that entire process. He made computers better. So think about this. The first computer, how big was the first computer? The first computer weighed, think about this, 25 tons, 1,800 square feet, which is essentially the size of an average sized house. That's what the first computer was. But Steve Jobs did what Thomas Edison did. He said, you know what? We could do this better. We could make the world a better place. Now the world, as you sit here today, and I look and I think back, and it wasn't that long ago, when I was your age, think about the way the world has changed. It's changing in so many amazing ways. The things that when I was a kid you saw in movies, you read about in books, were something called science fiction, are things that are reality today. Something here that we've all seen, the iPhone and the iPad, the science fiction, just 30 years ago or so, when I sat where you sat here today. So much is changing, but the reality is, the fundamentals of innovation, the fundamentals of what it takes to be successful remains the same. And that's the essence of hard work. So it goes back to what Thomas Edison said. When opportunity, the opportunity you have with this great principal, with this great school, meets hard work. Hard work meets the opportunity that you have. And that's the opportunity you have, and that's what you have before you in your life. So when you think about who will be the next Steve Jobs, or the next Thomas Edison, who will create the next great thing, develop the smarter smartphone, or discover a better way to cure illnesses, or a better way to do science, or medicine, or invent the longer-lasting light bulb, or write the next American novel, or direct the next great play or movie. The reality is those leaders, those innovators, I see right here in this room. That's the opportunity that you have before you. So be innovative and be a leader. Our community looks to you. Thank you very much.
Another big round of applause, please, for Mr. Sanders. Now it's time to check out the many ways in which OLP uses forward thinking and innovation to enhance the learning experience.
Yes, you look so good at a time of my day.
teamwork. Here at OLP, we know all about teamwork and partnership. Together, we worked as a team to get fire at our school. This year, we all worked really hard, going out into the community and supported fire in the first Fireball Cup competition, which I am very proud to announce that we won. The teamwork is bringing the Fireball Cup home. Because we won this honor, we have another